Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm joined by Aaron Forde, new signing for Tamworth. Thank you very much for joining us.
No problem.
First of all, we'll address the injury. As you can see, you've got a cast on your right hand.
Yeah.
So what
happened?
What happened?
Probably everyone asking. To be fair, I've had damage over the years just from playing. My wrists have been playing up quite a little bit for the last 2 seasons, so I just keep falling on them, banging them, just little injuries from playing. And then about a week after I'd signed, I literally was just doing a little movement at home and just literally reaching over my back, someone cracked in my hand. Thought nothing of it really, thought it was kind of normal. Checked my hand and my thumb weren't working, I had no movement in my thumb, so I'm thinking, what's going on? And I ended up having to go to doctors, sent me straight to A&E, and next thing you know, I'd found out I'd ruptured the tendons in my thumb and my wrist.
Right.
So that's the reason why I couldn't move my thumb, so I had to go for surgery 2 weeks later. So.
Right, so you've had surgery now,
Yeah.
and you're in the recovery phase.
Yeah.
Andrew's mentioned that he's getting you doing a bit of exercise, light sort of thing, so when can fans expect to see you?
I'm hoping in the next 2 weeks to get the cast off. So that's the aim, get the cast off in the next 2 weeks, see the surgeon, kind of see where we go from there really. I know I've got to have quite intense physiotherapy after to obviously get the thumb working again. And then hopefully, my aim is for a maximum about a month, 6 weeks max. That's the aim. So
thanks for the update on that.
No worries.
So last season, as we've already mentioned, you played for Stourbridge and you were their Supporters Player of the Year.
Yeah.
So what's brought you to Tamworth?
To be honest, it was a case of Andrew and Gaz just contacting me. They got in contact pretty soon after the season had got finished, and just kind of outlined that they wanted me to come and have a chat and just be a part of what they wanted to achieve this season. At the time, I hadn't spoken to the gaffer at Stourbridge, the new manager who had come in. So obviously I had a chat with the guys. I was impressed with what they said, and again for me it's mainly just a case of feeling wanted and being a part of what's going to be created in the season, and that's how it felt with the guys here. So it was just a case of they got in contact with me first, and I liked it. It's nice and local, so I just thought, why not?
That's good. So where did football begin for you then?
A long time. It feels like a long time ago anyway. I started a Sunday League side called Kingsdown Colts. They were based in Great Bar, over in Birmingham. Just playing with a local team and local mates really, and just kind of went from there. Just loved it as a kid, and then just got scouted. Well, I was scouted quite a bit when I was younger. I had quite a few clubs after me, and just kind of enjoyed it and thought that I was doing well. And I ended up signing for Wolves. I think it was under 13s or under 12s. I think it was. To be fair, I didn't join the academy until then, purely because my dad was saying, just enjoy your football kind of thing. And then it come to the point I had the opportunity and thought, that's the right time. Just went through the academy at Wolves. Left Wolves at under 16s, I think. Went through to Warsaw. Had a couple of years there as a scholar, and it was good. I had a good time. We had good experiences through football. So it's all gone very quickly.
So from Warsaw, where did you go there in terms of?
Warsaw. You're asking me a question. It's a long time ago. I've had a lot of clubs since then. I think it was Redditch. I think I left Warsaw in it was in the season, so it was the start of the season. I was still there, and I think I left in the October of the season, and the guy I literally went to Redditch, I think it was.
Right.
Kind of first little bit into non-league, first eye opener into non-league, and it was a bit interesting to be honest. It was a bit of a culture shock.
And since then you've played in multiple other non-league teams. Yeah,
there's two. As I said, there's too many really.
All right.
But
we'll leave that one there, shall we?
Too many.
Well, we're talking a little bit before the interview about how you're the co-founder of Foundation for the Future.
Yeah.
Do you want to just explain what that is and how that came about?
We're Foundation for the Future. We're a community interest company based in Birmingham. me and my best friend started it off 2 years ago, just with the vision and the aim to kind of make a difference to loads of young people really. Obviously through our own life experiences growing up, we never always had that positive support that was always needed, especially going through school, and kind of having a role model to kind of guide you through and help you make the right decisions.
Yeah.
And it was just something where I'd been working in schools for years and kind of thought, I'd like to work for myself. And just thought take the step, and we did. We work with young people all across the city, all across the West Midlands now really, just supporting them around a variety of needs really, lack of confidence, lack of self-esteem, troubles with behaviour, you name it, we kind of offer that kind of support really.
That's really good. So aside from that and your football, what else do you get up to, or what do you do for fun or family life?
I'm very much a relaxed person, to be fair. People probably see me on the football pitch and think, he's aggressive, or that's how I've always been, but off the pitch I just relax, to be honest with you. I just focus on work and focus on just spending time with my family and just trying to obviously develop the business and just reach our aims and goals, our personal goals really, that's about it.
Yeah, so talking about personal goals, where do you think your strengths are, and how do you want to improve those?
In terms of football?
In terms of football.
Football wise, strengths are probably my character. I think I'll get amongst the lads. Obviously, as I said, I'm well known to be quite aggressive, and people think I'm aggressive and get on at people. But I like to get my teammates fired up. At the end of the day, I'm a winner. Always have been. I always will be really. So yeah, just getting amongst the lads. I can play centre mid anywhere in centre mid. Obviously, attacking, defensive. I like to go and get forward and kind of get involved in the play and link up with strikers and get on the ball ideally, which is hopefully what we're going to be working towards obviously throughout the season. But yeah, just a bit of an all-action midfielder really, and just try and give my all for the team and be the best that I can be and provide the best for the team.
Fantastic. So Stourbridge were very much neck and neck with Kettering, league winners last season for at least the first half of the season, and I'm sure that gave you an insight into what was required to win the league. Mm-hmm. What do you think that is?
I think it's consistency. I think that's the main thing, and that's with this level of football really. I think that's why there's so many players playing at this level, is purely because of being able to turn out consistent performances week in, week out, and I think that's the main thing. You've got to have a plan. You've got to know how you want to go about approaching a game of football, and obviously trying to execute that plan, but also being able to adapt obviously when things don't go right. I think the main thing though is to, everyone starts at this season, everyone's got high hopes, but it's a long season, and as you well know, team players come and go throughout the season, and I think you kind of find out whereabouts you're going to be come Christmas time. But after that, I think it's important, depending on where you are, if you are up there and you're in the top 5 or 6, then it's about going and seeing if you can go and strengthen again. I think that's the main thing. I don't think that's what we didn't do at Stourbridge last season, and hence why Kettering went on and managed to win it by quite a big margin. So yeah, you've just got to have that continuity and have a plan, but also be able to adapt and just again need them signings coming in, especially if you're up there, to just strengthen it, because it's a long season. There's a lot of games, a lot of players will play a lot of games, and it is tiring.
So do you think that Tamworth have the ability to win the league this season?
Yeah, I don't see why not. There's a lot of good players here. I think we coming to the club, there's quite a good base of players that were here anyway, the likes of Bez, Jazz, Guns. So I think that there was a spine here, and there's a team to kind of work with anyway. I think it's obviously adding in 1 or 2 players, and I think the players that have been brought in are good players. Obviously the 2 lads from Kettering who won the league, so they know about the league. Myself, Kaz. So there's Jimmy Fry. There's a lot of players with a lot of experience, and I think as long as we know how to go and approach games, and we've all got that same mentality and want to go and achieve the same things, I think we'll be up there. Definitely.
Great. So just to finish on then, do you have any match day superstitions?
Not particularly, no. I never really have done. Just come in, turn up on time, just do my thing and then go home. Very, very simple, very kind of old fashioned. Just come in, do my job, go home, and that's it really. So now just get ready for the game, prepare, and that's it.
Fair enough. Well, it's been great to talk to you, Aaron. I wish you a
Thank you.
speedy recovery with your arm, and
No problem.
I'll give you a left-handed handshake. Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you very much.